Here we are around the planet for the month of April. I can't believe it's spring already. And I'm super excited to introduce Matt Hawley, who is our service manager for Hyundai. So thank you, Matt, very much for agreeing to be interviewed.
Thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm. It's always kind of fun to start off to kind of maybe just tell everybody, like, what are all the jobs you've done? What is your current job? And any promotions that you've received recently or things that you didn't receive. Maybe just give us a quick rundown.
Yeah, so I started with Planet in 2017, August 2017 as an advisor. Really liked Wright and Service. I was a technician before, and then I'd left the auto field and went and did some other jobs, and came back to Wright Service with a buddy of mine that had told me about Planet. Really enjoyed Wright and Service for a few years, and then the opportunity came open for Hyundai as a service manager, and I applied. I've been over there almost 3 years now.
Wow. Well, you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
So thank you. So when you decided to apply for the manager's position, what went through your mind? Like, how would you explain to somebody, like, should I try for this job? Should I not? What did you do?
You know, I thought about that for a long time. I prayed about it, and for me, I love new challenges. I love new adventures, and it was something that I've never done before. I've worked on cars. I've been on the front end. I thought it might be kind of fun to work with a team to see kind of what the other side of the business is, and just the growth and wanting to learn a new challenge and try to progress further personally and hopefully for the company.
Absolutely. Well, you've definitely done a great job. So, Matt, I know Hyundai now is officially under construction. I know service is still active. That's where everyone's still going to go, even though sales is in a trailer now. So do you know what's coming your way, what's new things, or has it been really a challenge trying to get people to come to the store? Or give us an update on your opinion, what's happening with the remodel.
I'm excited when the remodel will be done. It's a little hectic right now, but nothing that we can't manage, of course. It'll be exciting to get a few more lifts in, have the ability to hire some more technicians, maybe another advisor, so we continue to grow in the service department. Everybody's excited. What I love about the construction atmosphere that we're in right now is the team that we have down there doesn't faze them. They're just, let's go, let's keep working.
That's awesome.
They've got such a good mentality about it. I mean, that's the success of the Hyundai store is the technicians and the advisors. So the construction is a little bit of a hiccup. It'll be nice. It'll be a really pretty building when we're done. The service department will be bigger. Will be a little bit. It'll be a little easier for us to flow things through and get cars done quicker. So construction is construction. You're working in construction, and it's not
in the world.
We can manage it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not terrible, but it's fun to watch the guys down there just really adapt. And that's truly the success of the Hyundai store is the advisors and the technicians.
Everyone just works together, which is perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I'd love to hear, I know a lot about you, I think personally, or not a lot, but I feel like I know you pretty well.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of fun to interview you, but not everybody knows you. So what hobbies or family information would you like to share with everybody, the Planet family? What would you say to them?
Yeah, so I have been with my wife for close to 19 years.
Okay.
We've got 2 great kids. I've got a 10-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old boy. I try to spend as much time outdoors as I can. I'm not a tech guy. I'm not a computer guy. My hobbies are hunting and fishing. So if I have free time, I'm trying to find a new fishing hole or trying to get my kids into outdoors and trying to get them to want to go hiking. And my daughter loves to go look for new areas to scout for hunting, and she's always wanting to go with me to hunt. She's 10.
10. She's 10. Your son's 7. That's right.
And it's complete opposite. My son is a animal guy, and he gets very mad when I talk about hunting. He grows up, and he tells me when he grows up, he wants to have a ranch that I can go hunt on, but just for him to bring the animals back. So he doesn't want to hear too much about hunting. He'll fish, but he doesn't have any desire to hunt. He loves dogs, loves every animal. He wants to be a vet. So, yeah.
Has your daughter gone hunting?
She's not gone hunting with me yet. She's just kind of getting into BB gun and that kind of stuff, learning that. It's hard to take her hunting. getting her to sit still
Right.
and quiet for that
Right.
time. She's still young.
Right.
But she definitely wants to.
Okay.
She talks about it, but
I love that.
I
Now,
mean,
what is
maybe
your
bird
favorite?
hunting.
What is your favorite hunt that you go on?
My favorite hunt is an elk hunt that we do
Okay.
every year, and it's been a traditional thing that we've done. I muzzle load, so it's the
What
old
is
school.
muzzle load? Tell me what that means.
You pour the powder in the
Oh my
in
gosh.
the rifle, and then you pack your bullet
Seriously?
down. Yeah, so it's
Okay, we
very
need a video of that.
it's very close. It's not like long range hunting. You're
Ah.
really good for maybe 75 yards.
Okay.
But it's my dad and my brothers and my uncles. My dad has hunted the same area since he was a kid.
Oh, I love
I've
that.
hunted the same area. My dad actually named a trail that's on a map now.
Seriously?
In the area that we hunt. Yeah, with him and his uncles.
What did he
and
name it?
It's called Dead Horse Trail.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so when they were kids, a rancher had lost a horse
Oh.
the year before they were hunting, and they came around and they asked, and they didn't find it, but the next year they were down there, they found what was
Wow.
left of the horse at the bottom of this trailhead. So my uncle carved in a tree Dead Horse Trail,
That's amazing.
and now it's
where
on a map. Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. So
Now, I've seen some pictures of ice fishing because I heard you were going ice fishing. I thought, oh no, poor Matt.
yeah,
He's going to be freezing.
yep.
Yeah. And then I saw the pictures and I thought, maybe
Yep.
not poor Matt.
No.
It looked super nice. Tell us a little bit about that trip.
So when we went to Minnesota, is that what you're asking me? Yeah.
It
So
looked like a nice little lodge.
yeah,
so to speak.
It was fun. I've never taken a trip like that before. Ice is my favorite season to
Okay.
fish. So a couple of my buddies and I went up to Minnesota, up on the Canadian border, and rented a sleeper house. And we stayed in this sleeper house.
Explain the sleeper house, and we'll get a picture of that too. But
Yeah.
explain what it is, because I'd never heard of this before.
It's a camper on the ice that has holes in the bottom, so it's warm. You've got
A
your
stove
heat,
or a
your
fireplace?
stove.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's heated. It's got a propane heater in it.
amazing.
It had an oven. It had a big screen TV. I think this house had
That's amazing
10
to me.
holes that we were fishing out
So
of.
it's like a yurt almost, where it's like a tenant structure.
No, it's a hard side trailer.
a
So
hard
they
side
drive them
trailer.
out, and then
Oh,
they're
wow.
it's a double axle trailer,
Okay.
and then the trailer just lowers down on the ice, and it's got a bunch of holes in the trailer that you drill with an auger into the ice. The ice was approximately 3.5 feet thick at
Oh
that
my
time.
gosh! Do they drill it or do you drill
They
it?
drill it, yeah.
Okay, so you get there and the house is there, because I saw the inside, and
Yeah.
we do need to show a picture.
Yeah.
Because it's like beds, and then a hole.
Yep. So there are bunk beds. Yep. So bunk beds on each side,
Okay.
and then there's a series of holes through the middle
Right.
of the trailer.
All right. So what's the biggest fish you ever caught? A true size, not a fisherman tail.
Well, it's always a fisherman tail. Was in Minnesota.
Okay.
I caught a 38-inch.
Oh
pike.
my gosh!
Yeah. And
That's amazing.
It was a lot of fun. It took about 45 minutes to catch.
Oh my gosh!
We were fishing very light gear. I think I had 6-pound line on at that
Seriously,
point,
it
and I
didn't
wasn't
break.
fishing with a leader, so I was letting it run. We had to cut all my buddies' lines in the fish house because that pike had swam around and tangled
yeah.
everybody up. So when we caught that fish, we caught all of my buddies'
Oh my gosh!
tackle
Was
at the
everybody
same
just living
time.
amazed how
Everybody
big it was?
running around trying to help, trying to keep.
How did everybody know it was so big? Just because you're like, oh my gosh, it's a big one?
So we have a thing called it's a Garmin. It's a sonar that is. It's almost like ultrasound for like pregnancy, and you can see that defined dorsal fin on it, and we saw it swim through, and I said there's a big mark there, and then it turned around and it hit my bait, and so we knew it was big, and then when I grabbed my rod, I knew there was something that was pretty big on it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it took my buddy with his gaff hook to help me get it up, because you got to turn their head. You can't just like catch it, right? So you're fishing out of a small hole. And if you're catching a big fish out of a small hole, you have to articulate that fish to bring its head up into the hole to get it out.
You have to get it like...
Yeah, when they come over, you just got to kind of turn their head a little bit
to
get them up into the hole.
So it sounds like really there's some talent involved too, not just
there is.
getting lucky.
There is, yeah.
Well, you're doing a great job, so thank you very much. We really appreciate you, and we love having you on the Planet team.
Thank you. It's been fun. I love being here.
And your wife too. Love her too.
Yes, you guys have built a great brand. You've built a great culture.
Well, thank you.
The people that are here, I think, truly respect the company, and they know what the company does for them. You guys have done a lot for me and my family, so I really appreciate that as well.
Thank God, and happy it's all turning out and everything's going really well.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're all appreciative for that. So thank you very much, Matt.
Thank you.